Hi, and welcome back to this week's Self-Love Masterclass. In today's class, we're going to be talking about the power of choice. Now, a lot of people, when they hear this, they have somehow collapsed the idea of choice with blame. And it's part of the reason why, when we're talking about things that may have happened to us in our past, a lot of people struggle with letting these things go. And it mostly happens with the things that involve other people. So maybe someone did something to you that really wasn't okay with you, or someone, hurt you. And so in those instances, you're like, well, I'm angry. Why do you want me to let go of something that happened in the past if that person hasn't apologized for it, or if that person hasn't assumed or taken responsibility for it? And so people get consumed, with anger. Or they get consumed with frustration, or they get consumed with revenge. And what I want to tell you is that if you're consumed with anger, if you're consumed with revenge, if you're stuck in the past, it is not because of what that person or those people have done to you. It is because you are choosing to stay in that state of mind. Now, again, understand when I say you are choosing, I am not saying that it is your fault. This is not about blame. By telling you that you are choosing to be stuck in the past, I'm letting you know that you have the power to change that. So when I'm doing a consultation with someone, or when I'm working with my clients and they tell me about all these things that happened in the past, the first question that I ask them, and this is the question that I'm going to pose to you if you're watching this video, or if you're going to share this with a friend or family member who is also stuck in the past, the question is, how long do you want to be stuck? How long do you want to suffer at the hands of what someone else did to you? If the answer is, well, I'm still angry, I want to keep, being angry, I want to get them, I want to go after them, I'm not going to rest until they pay, any version of that, then great. Continue on doing what you're doing. But if you are someone who answered that you're ready to be released of this pain, that you're ready to let go, you just don't know how, then this is what this video is about. So I'm going to tell you what's required. Sorry about that. I should turn that off. Let me just turn off the sound on this now. Okay, that's off. Apologize. So what you actually need to do is just make the choice. You have to authentically want to let go. You have to have reached a point where you realize that not letting it go costs you more than letting it go. And if you are at that realization now, then I want you to know it's all uphill from here. Now it's about making that choice every single day that you will not let the people or person who hurt you or who betrayed you take your power away. Some of these things may have happened to you in childhood or when you were a teenager. We could be talking about betrayals and pain and trauma caused by family members. But even if this is something that happened to you last week or a couple of years ago, maybe it's something that happened in your marriage or with a friendship, you still have the same power to let it go. Taking responsibility for your life, being responsible for your happiness is the thing that will set you free. It's not to say that you won't ever have moments where you're angry and where you're frustrated. It's not to say that memories won't flood your mind and you won't experientially in your body still experience those same physiological sensations and emotional drives that you felt before. What it means when you choose is that you won't allow your physiology or your memory to control you. It means that you will take control of it and you will find ways to process your feelings without requiring validation or without being dependent on the people or person who hurt you. I recommend that if you are choosing now to be responsible for your life, if you are saying that I'm not going to be a victim, then what you can do is daily speak to someone when those feelings come up. Or you can hire a professional, someone like myself who is a coach, who will give you activities and exercises designed to help you move through those emotions. I'd love to be able to give you a ton of examples in a YouTube video, but of course, this is just a YouTube video and everybody is different. So not every process works for every person, and not everyone is at exactly the same state. I recommend that you do one-on-one work with someone. The last thing that I want to say about this is for you to be compassionate with yourself. You are a brave soul. If you're watching this video, if you're somebody who is even remotely interested in wanting to let go, you are already past where most people are. Because as I said before, most people don't have an interest or they're not committed to letting go. They just want to hang on to it. They actually can't envision their lives without being angry or stuck in the past. Now that you've made this choice to let go, now that you're clear that it means talking about it maybe daily or doing activities to help you process your emotions daily, you can actually begin to see that you'll have a new future. Whatever those people did to you, whatever that person did to you, affected you, and it changed the way you see and feel and think about life. But now that you're taking your power back, now that you are taking control back, now that you are taking responsibility for your feelings, you now are in charge of your future. You can't change the past, but you can change and alter the future. Forgiveness, letting go, taking control of your life, these are not easy things to do. Again, as I've mentioned several times, this is a process and a practice. You will need to work at this every day. But the more you work at it, the more powerful you will become. You will start to notice the difference. You will feel it, and those around you will also see you shining that much more brightly. Last but not least, I want to remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Why? Because it makes sure that you always get notified when I create a new Self-Love Masterclass or any other video for that matter. Self-Love Masterclass comes out every Tuesday. They're published at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're looking for additional content or material, I also recommend that you follow me on Instagram. We are growing like wildfire. I think we're at over 3,000 people in our tribe now. And you can find me there the handle is at Modern Day Wise Woman. It's all one word and all capitals. And that is the same handle that I'm using for Periscope. I'm wishing you all a powerful week, a powerful day. Do not let anything from your past or anyone in your present rob you of your power. It is your choice, and you can do this. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.